No, the scoopage I saw from him was that they kicked Maxx Crosby out of the building and he wanted to play.
That was scoopage as well.
And then Maxx Crosby basically said, I'm not hurt. Look at this. Sick. Hey, he's got a silky jumper.
Yeah.
He has got a silky jumper. Jay Glazer reported that, Las Vegas, watch that, splash. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Leave the kid.
Obviously, incredible gym at the house. A lot of people are commenting on the names of the businesses on the pads there. If he got those businesses to pay for this gym to be in his house, great move, which I would expect Maxx Crosby to do. Good businessman. But the scoopage from Jay Glazer was...
if we could, I still can't see. Well, okay, there we go. Scoopage! Raiders told Maxx Crosby they wanted to shut him down last 2 games. Crosby, who has played with injuries for much of the year, vehemently disagreed and has left the building at NFL on Fox has learned this could lead to questions on his future in Vegas.
We love whenever Glazer drops in and throws a fastball. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, from Manatee, Ohio, is a college football national champion, Super Bowl champion, all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers, A.J. Hawk. Hawker, Jay Glazer said, I don't do the day-to-day stuff. Okay, I ain't got the time. I got other things to figure out. But that's a pretty big little bomb that was chit-chatted about over there in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it seems to. Did it take Max by surprise? I would imagine as well. I don't think he was expecting this, but credit to him for posting this. And he does. You're right. He's got a great looking jumper and a beautiful home gym right there.
Yeah, incredible home gym. Love the daughter. Also, he shoots one left to right. Another shot that is just silk. I mean, just absolutely pure. We've heard stories of the offseason of him actually going into UFC Octagon. This one right here. Yep.
Hey.
Yeah. Off his off foot. Yeah, it's a little Dirk. He's got a little Dirk in him. Plus, a little Wemby as well. Then he was also on trampoline, just showcase stability. I mean,
the same day?
The same day, yeah. This is him getting a chance to kind of hang out with the kid. I just been sent home from a building here. Now, Pete Carroll was asked about it. Pete Carroll was like, he's known what's going on. We talked about this since Monday, Tuesday. We've kind of been going through it. And he's obviously a competitor. He wants to fight. Nobody wants to hear that they're being told that they can't play football anymore or whatever for this season. And he left. Yeah, he was upset about it. It's kind of how it went. And it's like, geez Louise, is this what it takes to get Maxx Crosby out of Las Vegas and they tell him he can't play in a meaningless game? And if that is the case, is Maxx Crosby exactly the guy that everybody wants on their football team? And then you start looking at his contract, I think it's very tradable.
It's unbelievable.
Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is senior NFL insider for ESPN, a man who might have a little bit more on this entire situation, Adam Schefter. Schefter, I don't know if you heard Jay Glazer here just moments ago or this past weekend or saw his tweet. He chit-chatted about the Maxx Crosby Raiders situation where they basically told him or shut him down because he wasn't healthy enough. Good to see you. Good to see you back out here. Hey, good to see you back out here.
Who is that?
But anyways, they basically said they shut him down because he wasn't healthy enough to play. He'd been fighting through something, obviously, the last few weeks. He got upset about it. Then we saw videos of him doing some stuff. What is kind of the Maxx Crosby Las Vegas Raiders situation from your perspective, Shefty?
Well, I think both sides could be right. I think where the Raiders are coming from is they had scans done on his knee on Tuesday. Doctors felt like his condition had worsened. He needs knee surgery at some point this offseason. They're in a spot where why would they expose him? He is a football player and wants to keep playing, of course. His drive, his energy, his attitude is what has made him so successful. So he wants to keep playing. And from their standpoint, they don't want to risk putting him out there and making it worse, especially when they're competing for the number 1 pick. Like, there's no reason for them to do that. So he may not like it, but it sounded like what they were doing was the right thing. And again, I think both sides in this particular case are right. They have no plans to trade him. I don't know if that'll change. I don't know if he demands anything and makes it such that they have to trade him. But right now, that's not how they're thinking.
All right, we love you, Max. We love you, Max.
Hell yeah.
Continue to love you. Who knows what the Raiders look like in the future? If Maxx Crosby's there, we'll continue to watch him 2 to 3 times a year whenever he's playing a good team and he's on prime time. We would like to see Maxx Crosby, though, in prime time on a good team take things over. Could you imagine Maxx Crosby in a Super Bowl? Some country that only watches 1 game a year watches Super Bowl and goes, holy hell, what is this white doing?
On the Patriots.
Oh, my God. I mean, people would lose their mind. It'd be good for the game, but I understand also loyalty to your team is good for the game. Max, we're pulling for you. Godspeed. Let's talk about up front. There might be somebody on the move if you listen to Jay Glazer. What did Jay Glazer say about the situation in Las Vegas? What did he have?
Scoopage. Basically, Maxx Crosby is fucking pissed at the Raiders and he wants out of town.
Okay, so I don't know if that was the exact report, but Jay Glazer, fucking welcome back. We like whenever Jay is mixing it up, okay? And if Jay's going to start mixing it up during the playoff run here, we fucking love that, Jay. But he said, basically, Maxx Crosby, who's been playing through some stuff, was told, hey, you can't play. They wouldn't clear him. You need to get knee surgery in the offseason. Just can't do it. He got upset, left the building. Pete Carroll was asked about it. Pete Carroll mentions, something along the lines of, we've been talking about this for a while now. Now, go ahead, D-Bud.
Yeah, with the Condor, I just want to know, did you deal with any situations like this? I know everybody's kind of banged up week 17, week 18. A lot of people can opt out and get surgeries. And sitting down, obviously, a competitor like this, have you ever dealt with something like this in your career? What's your thoughts on Max and his future?
I haven't dealt with that exact thing. I definitely have been a part of, some teams that were out of it at the end, and teammates, and seen some situations where there were decisions made in that light. But clearly, he's trying to show in these videos that he's fine. He wants you to know that he's fine, and also, I'm just with everybody else on the internet trying to figure out why he has advertisements on the boards in his own house.
I think there's a chance somebody else is paying for that gym that he has in there. It's a beautiful gym. Looks like it's a couple $1 million. Yeah, new era, Papa John's. Anybody else want to kind of get in on it? Maybe somebody else foot the bill for him, or he just wants it to look legit, so he puts some ads on the pad.
It's great.
Yeah, whatever.
But I mean, it sucks. Like, he's a guy who's such a great player. He's stuck in a very tough situation there. I mean, if you literally just look at the contract that he signed last year, he could have signed a significantly better contract. I mean, that was a very team-friendly deal. When you look at the play that he's had and the leverage that he had that he did not use, which to his credit, he was taking that deal for that reason. He wanted to get it done early. Great. But that is a deal that could have been significantly better for him.
He's back in the building. Ian Rappaport is reporting that Raiders coach Pete Carroll says Maxx Crosby is back in the building today. Okay, everybody wanted to chit-chat about him not being in the building and him being pissed off. And Pete Carroll said, I knew he'd be pissed off. Any competitor wants to play, and with what we got going on, what he fought through, he did the classic Pete Carroll. Boy, I don't like seeing Pete Carroll like this. It's not how I'm going to remember Pete Carroll. Okay, I want to let everybody know that.
No.
This is not how I'm going to remember.
USC, Seattle.
Having fun.
For sure.
Jovial.
Spinning it. Will Ferrell's coming to practice. Snoop Dogg's there. They're doing shit in a team meeting. That is how I'm in Seattle alongside the water there where he's running, having them compete through the music thing. Like that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's
because they pan over the walls, so that ain't real.
That came out that was not necessarily 100% true. There are some Legion of Boom tributes and some others, I guess.
Oh, I remember Legion of Boom. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Cam Chancellor? That was the best. Pete Carroll, the gum chewer from Vegas?
No, he was originally, he's with New England. He was with you guys.
No.
He was.
No, that's like Patino with the Celtics. That never happened.
When was Patino with the Celtics?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's what we're doing with Vegas, with Pete. That's what we're doing.
The only thing I'm going to remember from Pete Carroll's entire tenure, Vegas.
No, don't do that to Pete Carroll.
Yeah,
Please don't.
Fuck Pete Carroll.
Is he gone for sure after this? You think he's gone for sure?
I don't know, man. One and done is crazy decision.
Only had a 3-year contract. Most of these coaches who that are with their teams, it's 4 or 5 years, right?
Because he's old.
He only signed a 3-year deal because he's old. It was kind of flip the culture. He flipped the culture. He flipped it so much that he pissed Maxx Crosby off, and now he wants to leave.
Okay, Maxx Crosby's back in the building. Let's remember that. And they are potentially staring down a full rebuild. Going to have to get a new quarterback. Geno Smith, obviously, I'm a big fan of. It didn't work out there. Fired all the coordinators. I mean, you're just...
Well, not all the coaches, though. His boy's still the O-line coach.
All right. Okay.
Mendoza, though. Hey, the Mendoza Vegas stuff that's cooking on the internet right now. Keep it going.